Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo September 20th, 2024. You might come to an important realization about work and health on mental, emotional, and physical levels today. If you've ignored your need for more rest, solitude, and time to catch your breath, circumstances might now push the matter. It's a time to consider ways to regenerate and strengthen emotionally, but some obstacles are possible with a Mercury-Saturn opposition in play. Certain areas of your life encourage flow and release, but blocks or delays can also be part of the picture. If you're feeling overwhelmed, aim to slow yourself down, and don't hesitate to enlist help. Taking a small break from a problem can help you get a new perspective and ease the pressure. While remembering your obligations and knowing your limitations can be helpful and practical, harping on them won't help. If someone is distant or critical, do your best to power through by reaching a compromise, if possible, or finding the right balance between duty and pleasure. Destiny is whispering to you. A lunar eclipse in your solar house will soon appear and will echo for 6 months. Use this time to listen to your dreams, your subconscious, and you. Our intuition. A profound revelation may occur in regards to your personal and romantic life. Focusing on privacy and rest may be a paramount concern at this time. Nostalgia and situations from the past may also emerge out of nowhere for you to face, especially in regard to how you've built your love life. You may now have a chance to heal, cleanse, find closure, and let go of something painful once and for all. A conversation could give you a new perspective on work. Something said may clue you into the hierarchy and responsibilities in your workplace, as Mercury in Virgo opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces. You could be talking to a coworker, supervisor, or client. Whether it is you or the other person, the interaction could help you see your job differently. You might pick up on a subtle shift in power throughout your interaction. Your intuition could also clue you in on the changes to come, like a new boss or changing your duties. Pay attention. You are seeking, exploring, and rooting out the truths that have eluded you in the past. There is a sense of urgency to know and to define your goals. To support this energy, be sure to get plenty of rest and exercise. It's no use burning the candle at both ends. When you find yourself running ragged, ask yourself seriously, why? Are you engaged in some kind of self-sabotage? Oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to ground yourself. Oats balance the tendency to be extreme. Today, your material life will be of the most importance. Today, change and evolution will be the key words, and the vibrations will be strongly influencing you in how you go about things in your professional life. You want to modify the relationship you have with those you collaborate with. In addition, you will give greatest importance to the wonderful results you are going to have. Indeed, you will care less and less about the way you achieve them, and more about the end results and profits. This negative way of thinking won't get you very far, and you will very probably have to take some steps backwards to get the esteem of your family and friends back. In the midst of a busy workweek and the sun's final week in your demanding work sector, today's eclipsing full moon challenges how well you balance your professional responsibilities with personal time. With both the Sun and Mercury departing from your work sector next week, signaling an end to all planetary activity in this area for the year, there may be a growing sense of urgency. This serves as a reminder to pause and not stress over minor details. Fortunately, Mercury provides you with everything needed to work smarter. Today's eclipsing full moon could make this one of those days where you are juggling multiple balls and life could get a little crazy, making it important not to sweat the small stuff. This might make it harder to put as much focus on your relationships as Venus, the planet of love, in her final days in your relationship sector would like you to, though with another 5 days to make up for lost time. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever had that feeling where you know exactly what you want to say, but the timing just hasn't felt right? Maybe there's a conversation you've been putting off, or a desire you've been holding back, unsure of how to express it. Well, today might just surprise you. The stars are aligning in such a way that communication becomes a little easier, a little clearer, and a lot more impactful. It's almost as if the universe is giving you the green light to speak up and share what's been on your heart. Whether it's at work, with friends, or in a more personal relationship, today's energy is all about creating an open and honest dialogue. Think back to a time when you had a conversation that left you feeling clear-headed, almost like a weight had been lifted off your shoulders. Remember how everything just seemed to click into place afterward? That's the kind of clarity that's available to you now. Your powers of reasoning are particularly sharp today, almost like your mind is working with precision, effortlessly sorting through what matters most. This clarity is a gift, a tool that will serve you well not just now, but in the future too. Knowing what's important to you today will help you stay grounded and make better decisions when things get more complicated down the line. Speaking of clarity, today is perfect for constructive conversations. Not only will these discussions help you better understand the issues at hand, but they'll also lead to some rewarding outcomes. Have you ever had one of those conversations where, by the end, you felt like you walked away with a brand new perspective or even a light bulb moment that changed the way you approach something? That's the kind of energy swirling around you today. So, don't be afraid to dive into those important talks. Be open, be curious, and let the conversation flow naturally. You might just find yourself with fresh ideas and solutions that you can put to use in the near future. Now, if there are any unresolved issues or misunderstandings lingering in your relationships, today is the day to clear the air. We've all been there. A small disagreement that, left unaddressed, turns into something much bigger than it needed to be. Don't let that happen now. Instead, take the initiative. Whether it's a personal relationship, a work dynamic, or even something within your family, now is the time to resolve any differences before they escalate. Keeping things harmonious will benefit everyone involved, and the best part? You don't have to wait for someone else to approach you. If you value the relationship, be the one to start the conversation. Chances are, the other person will appreciate your willingness to step up. The cosmic energy today is also incredibly supportive when it comes to negotiations and collaborations. The stars are on your side, especially if you're working toward a goal that requires teamwork or compromise. Keep your focus, trust your instincts, and stay active in whatever you're working on. If you've been considering a financial move, whether it's an investment, a business decision, or even paying off a debt, this is the time to take action. The universe is giving you a cosmic thumbs up, so don't hesitate. Just remember to keep your goals realistic and attainable, and you'll find that doors begin to open. And if you've been putting off any outstanding financial matters, now's the perfect moment to tie up those loose ends. Today's energy favors resolving any financial issues, and if you take the initiative, you're likely to see positive results. Whether it's finalizing a payment, following up on an agreement, or making a smart investment, your efforts will likely pay off. If you've got some extra cash, this could be a great time to invest wisely. The cosmos is smiling on your financial endeavors, so trust that whatever you plant now will yield fruitful rewards in the future. In all areas of your life, you're in a winning phase. Have you noticed how things are starting to fall into place? Whether it's in your career, personal life, or finances, your hard work is paying off, and the universe is recognizing your efforts. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle of everyday life, but today, give yourself a moment of appreciation. Trust that the steps you're taking now, whether in communication, relationships, or financial matters, are laying the groundwork for even greater success down the road.